Hi guys, this is Double Jack, and this is my 5th episode review for JoJo's Stardust Crusaders. As always, I've got my manga, got my notes, and I've been watching it. This is going to be very fast because I've always gone off track with my videos, but now I'm just going to go straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is basically talking about the episode. It was called Silver Chariots. It starts at the end of chapter 11, starts with chapter 12. And it starts off with Polnareff's introduction, which should have been in the end of the last episode, but fuck knows. There's a little part that was in it. It goes through as it does. It was a really good fight scene, the first mini fight scene. There's something in the manga I'm going to show you. It's this bit here, right here. There's a waiter that says like, "Oh, the place is on fire. It's on fire. Oh God, no, it's on fire." And the table's on fire and stuff. That's not in the anime. He just basically walks off. And they go outside. When they go to that place, which looks like that. It's like a big tiger place, and it's called Tiger Balm Gardens. And they go into that, and it looks really cold the way they've done it. Then that's when you see your first sign of Crossfire Hurricane, and later Crossfire Hurricane Special as well. And yeah, it sounds exactly like it does noise-wise from the game All Star Battle as well, which is pretty cool. Works out. Then they have the fight. They have like the easy fight, and that goes over very fast. It's a quick battle. I mean, it is in the manga, but it is also a quick battle as well in the anime. They do it faster. After that, it comes with the very first kind of main Abdul kind of catchphrase. What he says, which is like, "I think you're 10 years too fast to try and like slip one over on a fortune teller, trying to predict things at a fortune teller." To a fortune teller, sorry. So I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I mean, they would put it in anyway, but I thought, "Oh, yeah, fucking yeah, that's awesome." Then it goes into the first commercial, and it ends it with Polnareff, when Polnareff's like, he's like, Abdul's like, gives him the knife, and he's like, "Kill yourself, just do it by yourself." He's like, "I can't do it." And then he shows off his true facts when they're walking away, that he actually can burst off his armor, and that's his true form, Silver Chariots, where he's faster. You think there's like loads of them, but in fact he's faster. And he says Polnareff's very first catchphrase, which is "See how you fare with my sword blade now," and he's like, when he's faster and stuff. That's also in the game and stuff as well, just a different voice actor. And then it goes into the normal stuff, showing off the CM. I keep saying CM, fucking hell. The commercial for Part 5, using Part 5 for the Ultra Jump, which is the new, because it's the newest one. Only came out about 2 weeks ago. So then when he comes back from the commercial, it goes into the actual fight, and just like I said in the previous fights with Tower of Grey and Kakuin, when it gets into a really struggling fight, even though both are really struggles, the colours change. So like the hair changes to like the second palette. So like Polnareff's got like blue hair, and Avdol's got like more purplish hair, and he's got more like green cloak and stuff. That was pretty cool. I love it when they do that. It's really well done. After it happens and he's like beat them, you just see Jotaro does his first smile of the whole series, which is like like that. Just, it's called nyari in Japanese, like shoo, like that kind of thing. Then he goes into chapter 14, by the way. He goes to chapter 14 already. I want to show you something that is in the manga right now. I just have to open the page. Please wait. So there's a picture when he's explaining about the person with 2 hands. He's like, "Oh, I want to find Polnareff's like, I'm trying to find the person that has 2 hands. He's the person that killed my sister, and everything's perfect." There's a little scene where they show off the guy. I won't spoil his name, but yeah, you'll see him later. Now this picture is actually they put it. I don't know why they put it opposite, but the picture's opposite. It's a small thing, but I thought I would explain things as it goes. Everything is pretty much perfect, word for word. Some words taken out. Like I said the bit before, the bit with the waiter where it's like, "Fire, fire, fire! There's a fire!" That was taken out of the anime. Because it's not really that important. It's mostly focusing on the action, and they that wasn't really important. But I thought I'd throw it in because it's something that's people might know. Another interesting thing is that in the Dio flashback, and I'll show you the actual picture when he says he met Dio. if I can get a picture of the full body of Dio right here, you see, this is just a normal parrot on his shoulder. Later on, Araki said that this was Pet Shop Boys, but as you can see, when he first made it, it's just a normal parrot. But like when you actually see the anime, this one, it's actually Pet Shop Boys. He's got the face, he's got the evil look, you know, he's got the body. It's actually Pet Shop Boys. And I thought that was an amazing way. They thought, hey, let's go back from that. Let's actually put them into it. Let's actually put him into it from the start. And you know, if you catch that, it's pretty awesome. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So we know part 2 is going to be awesome. So yeah, it's not just a normal parrot, and it's yeah, and then basically after that, it's just got a lot of talking. Polnareff explaining himself after the Dio thing. You know, once they've taken out, then well, I don't know what they call it in English, but it's called Nikonomet, and you know, Joseph makes a, you know, Joseph doesn't like it. He's like, oh, it's gross, stop it. Yeah, and then what it does is it finishes halfway through the episode 14, and chapter 14, sorry, it's very late here, I'm knackered, and it's basically where he's taking pictures of the girls, and he's like, you know, they're like, oh, take a picture of me, Mr. Coolmans, to Jotaro, and he's just like, shut the fuck up, do it someone else, like that, and yeah, that's weird, isn't it? And then of course Polnareff's just like using his French charm. He's like, oui oui, bonjour, j'habite Japan, yeah. And then he takes the pictures, and it just ends with them like, this guy's got a really difficult personality to put down, and then it just ends with Jotaro putting the cap down, in which he says yori yori dase, like that, which is right here. It's the first time he mainly uses it, right there. And it's where it ends, and it kicks off there. So the next episode's called Dark Blue Moon, and it's actually going to be, yeah, Dark Blue Moon. So I think it's just going to focus on the boat, and basically just going to be Dark Blue Moon, and just the whole fight, finding out about the kids. I won't spoil it, even though I clearly spoil everything when you watch these reviews. My thoughts on it, it was really good. Once again, it got straight to the point. It didn't fuck around. It just basically went, alright, so here's Polnareff, you fight him. It's not like strung out really long, and it's not done really bad like in the bloody shit OVAs, whatever you want to call them, where they missed half the film. I always talk about that, and I've got to do a video for that. I've got to do it. Anyway, yeah. Also, it was done really well. The action scene where it goes into different colours as well, again, that was good. When the explanations were done really well, and it was like, yeah, so this guy with 2 right hands, he killed my sister, I'm looking for revenge. Dio thing, the Pet Shop Boys thing, that was my favourite bit, showing Pet Shop Boys on Dio's shoulder when he's talking to Polnareff and getting him to join him. That was I thought that was awesome. That was my favourite bit of the whole thing. They had the catchphrases were really well done. Jotaro's first like actual smile in the thing. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. It's one of the best so far. I enjoyed it better than the last 2. Episode 4 and 3. 4 wasn't too bad, but it was meh. Same with 3 as well. 1 and 2 and this one were great in my opinion, mainly because of Pet Shop Boys in this one for me. Great episode. I was thinking of making a separate video for this, but I might just make a few things, and then if you want me to go in depth, then I'll do it later. And that's the fact that I think that part 3 is going to be the end of it for David Productions for the JoJo anime. And number one, why I think this is because, of course, we don't see Iggy in the beginning nor ending, openings and endings. So I think the part 2 is when he comes in to it, and they'll show off more stands, I reckon, like enemy stands within the in the beginning and ending. If not, then they'll have the same beginning, because I mean, if you look at it, it's got amazing production value. So they might just do a separate ending where they have that. But even if they do an opening 2, they might just use the same kind of 3D parts, but they just add Iggy or something, like they've already probably done it. That's one thing. Number 2 is because, well, it's really long. I mean, the books, it's 10 books long. Whereas the other book, it's like 10 books long in Pocket Edition, and the JoJo is going to be in 10. and it's literally like part 1 and part 2 plus another point 3 of those books, if you get what I mean. It's pretty long, so it's going to be double the size of the episodes. So I think they're going to put it into 2 seasons and do it like season 1, then have a little wait, and in season 2, not like a massive wait like some dramas you get like in the West, like a Walking Dead or whatever, where it's like half a year. It's just going to be straight, like, it's actually just going to be like season 1, little break, like a month, and then the rest of it, I think it's going to do. It's probably going to take quite a while. Even the first 2 did it as well. Yeah, I thought that was pretty. So that's just what I want to explain there. Another reason is because we've seen that, you shut your mouth. We've seen that like in part 2, the anime part 2, we actually had a the commercial talking about Ultra Jump using part 4. I have in part 5. They have part 5, sorry, in the Stardust Crusaders anime commercials. I have a thing that they're gonna do. They're gonna do season, maybe halfway through season 1, maybe, I'm not sure, but I think season 2 of part 3 Stardust Crusaders is gonna have part 6 with Jolene, Hermes, Weather, basically Emporio and stuff, talking about the new Ultra Jump while they're in prison. I feel that's gonna happen. Maybe part 7, part 8 one later on, but like, you know, they'll be talking about JoJoBA within JoJoBA, so it'll be like some kind of weird paradox. They might do it, but same with Still Ball Jump as well. Sorry, Still Ball Jump, Still Ball Run. Yeah, but that's a mini reason why I think of that as well. Like they're going through those as well, so they don't have to cover a whole anime. Plus, one of the reasons is that the part 4 anime is even bigger than the part 3. The part 4 manga, sorry, is bigger than the part 3 manga. It's much longer. There's a lot more detail in it. There's a lot more kind of like fillerish things rather than 3. 3 has some, but I mean, when I say fillerish things, I mean like it's not just like cut straight into fight. There's like playabouts, and there's a bit where they're just having fun and stuff like that, which I like. If you want to know more, of course, I'll make a separate video, but basically I just wanted to get the point across where I'm just trying to say that I think there's going to be 2 seasons of Stardust Crusaders with an opening each and an ending each, and it's going to end there. The JoJoniums are also ending with part 3 today as well. The last book of part 2 came out. I'm going to do my review of that as well. My review, like, look at it like I did last time for the part 1 ones, which I've got up there. You can see the red ones. Anyway, I'm just chatting about now. Ironically, I've just been chatting, and it's the shortest episode because this didn't really have a lot of notes that I wrote down. I literally got a full page of notes, and I've been through it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I know if you could like share them with like review sites or something like that. I mean, you don't have to, but it means a lot to me because well, I love my JoJo, and I just like to show people. I call myself the king of JoJo knowledge and the king of JoJo in general because I love it to death, and I just want people to know how much I do, and not in a boastful way. Just like I want people to be like, okay, so if I want to know more about JoJo, I can come to this guy because that would mean a lot. So yeah, if not, just like, comment, subscribe. That's enough for me. This is a big hobby, like I say. I make no money from it, and it makes me happy. Although maybe, you know, maybe I should make money in the future, I don't know, but at the moment it's just a hobby for me. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. It does mean a lot to me. I've said that like twice, faff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Button press, you ready? Button press. I should press it now.